Executive Assistant Alex.
Present.
Trustee Files.
Present.
Trustee Jones.
Present.
Trustee Velikovsky absent. Vieira.
Present.
Trustee Johnson absent. And Attorney Legnar.
Present.
Could we have a motion to excuse the absentees?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next on the agenda is public forum. We have Thomas Mullins of 62 George Street.
You could read that?
Yeah.
My shortest speech ever. I want to thank Ellen, I want to thank you and Maggie and the police chief for implementing those procedures at the end of the summer to deal with the park issues at night. I think those procedures help put the three groups on the same page. I think that's a good start. So I just want to thank you guys for that.
Well, thank you.
Welcome.
Well, we've also got the school is working with us now too on keeping one another informed for what's going on. So that
Well, that's good.
that might be
Okay.
helpful because we want to keep the police in the loop for all that too.
Yeah.
So. But thank you.
You're welcome.
Next on the agenda is the approval of minutes. Everyone has a copy of the minutes from our board meeting on October 18th. Does anyone have any corrections?
No.
If not, could I have a motion to approve?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. We have no communications. Next is the approval of claims. Everyone has a copy. Anyone has any questions between Maggie and Michelle, we can probably get them answered. If not, could I have a motion to pay the bills?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next on the agenda is the police activity report. Everyone has a copy. Could I have a motion to accept?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next on the agenda is the fire department report. Everyone has a copy. Could I have a motion to accept?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of the monthly report of the treasurer. Everyone has a copy. Does anyone have any questions? All the ones I ever have a question on, you usually put in a little explanation on the side, and that helps. So, could I have a motion to accept the treasurer's report?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next on the agenda is the consideration of the monthly report by the Parking Violations Bureau. Everyone has a copy. Can I have a motion to accept?
Make the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of adjustments to the water and sewer billing. Everyone has a copy. Anyone have any questions? I think it's just a routine. Can I have a motion to make the corrections to the water and sewer?
Make the motion.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of setting a public hearing date for proposed local law number 2 of 2021 to opt out of the Marijuana Regulation and Taxation Act pertaining to licensing and establishing on-site cannabis consumption establishments. You've probably all read in the newspaper on this and everything, and I think most of the municipalities are opting that you can have a distribution site but no on-site use. So Maggie's been working on this. Do you have anything more to add to that?
Not particularly, but by the end of the year we have to opt out. This is our only opportunity to opt out. We can always opt back in, but this will be our only opportunity to opt out. So there's two parts to it, the retail and the consumption on site. So this would be a local law to opt out of the consumption on site. So that would mean someone going to an establishment and consuming it in whatever form it may be. But the retail part of it does have a lot of tax benefits. So we've left that part in for the meantime, but it will still be highly regulated through the planning board process. So even if they wanted to locate here for distribution of sales, they would still need a special use permit, and that could be all regulated through the planning board. Anyone has any questions? And the backup in the board documents is everything that NICOM's been sending out, and I think that pretty much covers everything that we are addressing with this.
Does anyone on the board have any questions?
No.
If not, could I have a motion to set the public hearing date for December 20th at 6:20, just before our regular meeting opens? Can I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of authorizing the correction of the 2021 village tax bill for 54 James Street.
Yes, so this, a sewer levy was applied to the tax bill for 54 James Street in the amount of $121.40. But the land bank is exempt from all taxes upon acquisition. So it's typically the next taxable status date, but with the land bank, they're exempt upon the day they purchase the property. So this would be from the old Cusack's property, just to wipe the $21 from the tax roll.
Anyone have any questions? If not, could I have a motion to authorize the correction?
Make a motion.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is the monthly recap of the village DPW and GIPA activities, and if you can see, that's a two-sided page. They've been pretty busy the last month. So we do keep them busy, and I do have to make a comment that even when I get a call and I go up and talk to them, they take care of things immediately, so they do a good job. Does anyone on the board have other business?
No, ma'am.
Our forum, I just want to make everyone aware that Rachel Perfetti's husband and Madeline Paternani's dad, Lou, passed away yesterday morning, and they both showed up for their GIPA meeting tonight, which I thought was pretty commendable and dedicated, but that's how they are. So we extended our condolences to them on behalf of the whole village at our 6 o'clock meeting. Does anyone have anything else to discuss? If not, our next meeting is Monday, December 20th. We'll have our hearing first and then go into our meeting. So could I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It's carried. Thanks, everybody.
And just as a reminder, Wednesday night, we're having the public hearing on the Cohoes Avenue reconstruction.